Wow!
Oh, hi there. Hi guys and welcome to my channel. I'm so sorry that I didn't post any video for you guys last week. I mean, it's one of those things that happens, right? So, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, you're welcome. My name is Kennie'S. I post videos on my lifestyle here in Lagos. I post vlogs, lifestyle tips and beauty tips and so on. If you're an old subscriber, thank you guys for sticking with me. Thank you for coming back again to watch this video. If you're yet to subscribe, kindly click subscribe button, turn on your notification bell to get notified when I post a new video. And please, I need you guys to like this video because it helps with my analytics. I mean, if you like this video, YouTube will recommend it to other people to watch also. So please click the like button. Thank you. I'm going to be answering questions that you guys put up for me on my Instagram story. And if you've not followed me on Instagram, kindly follow me on Instagram at this handle. So whenever I post up polls or questions, Q&A tags or whatever, you guys are able to see them and answer. So let's get into it. You guys asked some questions that let's get to it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you've not subscribed, click that button. So the first question says, how are you, Ray? This person, I know it is, don't worry, I'm not going to say it is. I'm fine, I'm good. As you can see, I'm looking fly, I'm popping, tickets, so I'm good. So the other question is, what are the challenges you face as a YouTube content creator? Number one challenge that I have faced, I'm a new YouTuber here, so I'm still kind of new to it all, but I can say one challenge that I faced, or I faced me. The challenge faced me, I face it back. You face me. Do you get it? Content block. Like, there was a time that I always ask God anytime I want to post, like, make a YouTube. Oh my God, this stupid dog. You see, we're talking about the challenge. The challenge came up again. Let me say it down on the side. So I was talking about content block. And sometimes I'm so confused. I have content, but then I don't know if I should put it out. And then sometimes that I don't even have anything in my head at all. Like, what did I want to post? There was a day that I was supposed to put out a video on Saturday, and then God just dropped something to my head on Friday night. So I had to do that video that night, edit it, and it was ready by Saturday 4 p.m. to put up. So that I find that very, very challenging. Like, sometimes, like, you know what to post, but then you're scared of putting it out. Where is this accent coming from? My God. Yeah, scared of putting it out. And there's sometimes that you don't even know what to post at all. So I find that very challenging. But I mean, with the help of God, I feel like I'll be fine. So the other challenge I face is all these my useless neighbors. Sorry, they're not useless. I'm so sorry for that. But they're just so... It's that their dog is barking, or their children are shouting, or they're dragging something upstairs. Like, it's so annoying. That's one challenge I face. So I can't even wait to get a place to start staying alone where I don't have to face all these issues. It can be so annoying. Thankfully, I don't have NEPA issues in my house, but the noise is too much. Even if I'm not even shooting a video, I can be having my precious afternoon Sunday sleep, and there's some children that are shouting, Amir, and they're Indians. Like, oh my God, I was going to whoop their ass. I'm going to whoop their ass one day, and their mommy will come and tell me thank you. On to the next. Okay, so this question was asked by 3 different people. I mean, okay, one person said, I will still consider it, I will answer everything together because I feel like they're in the same area. Someone says, what inspires you? Another one says, what's your greatest motivation? That one says that. Another question says that. Another person asked that. I beg, English is too hard. I cannot be speaking Yoruba on this channel. Anyways, what keeps you going when you are down? So the first thing that keeps me going when I'm down is the concept of success. knowing that all this my hard work, my perseverance, all these things I'm doing, one day it will finally pay, and when it pays I'm going to be enjoying. So the thought of that alone keeps me going. And another thing, when we talk about what motivates me to keep doing what I'm doing, or what keeps me going when I'm down, the fact that I know at the back of my mind that no matter what I'm doing, Jesus Christ, this accent, no matter what I'm doing, I know that God is at my back. Like, God is there to guide me with at every step of the way. So that kind of like motivates me to like keep going, because I know that even if I'm at the lowest point, God is always there to just help me, either with his word or something, just drop something in my spirit, and before you know it, I'm where I get. So knowing that God is at my back through it all, through everything I'm doing in this life, is really a big flex. And if you don't have God in your life, man, I mean, you're missing something big, right? But then again, I'm a builder. Anyways, let's keep going. The third question, you people, I shall feel glow. You shall want to glow. About 5 of you asking me, what does skincare routine? I'm curious. What do you use on your skin? When I posted this video that 6 tips to do, 6 tips to get a glowing skin, you people did not watch it, me. So if you've not watched the video, kindly click it. I think it's somewhere here or here. I don't know where it's going to be. I've finally finished editing this video, but it's going to be somewhere here. Just click it and watch the video. I put in like 6 different tips that will help you improve your skin glow. As you can see, more popping. So in that video, I mentioned something about micro tears, and this has been like, I feel like this is what helps me the most, because I'm not tearing off the layer that's supposed to protect me from microorganisms that will cause all this skin infection. So I don't use wipes whenever I use makeup. Instead, I use a cleansing foam, not foam like foam, like a cleansing cream. Let me put it that way. A cleansing cream. I just apply it on my face and wash off the makeup, and I wash it off gently. And then again, whenever I'm trying to exfoliate, I exfoliate gently, and I do that just once in 2 weeks. I wouldn't say I have a regular skincare routine that I do every day, but I just do some things to just help my skin. I avoid micro tears by all means. Like anything that I know that can cause me micro tears, I avoid it, because I know that once I tear off this, once I'm giving myself micro tears, I'm making my skin so prone, like it's like a send those microorganisms. I studied microbiology, so I know if I'm telling this thing, I know it well. See, if I'm tearing off if I'm removing the layer on my skin that is preventing these microorganisms, like I'm telling those microorganisms, oh yeah, becoming, come and stay on my skin, come and enjoy. Do you get? So that's like the main thing. And then what else do I do on my skin? I don't have plenty products that they will say soap can it come, because sometimes I find it very difficult to trust all these people. Maybe I've not tried any skincare brand, honestly, but I find it difficult to trust all these people because I'm not there when they're producing this thing. They don't even put the list of the ingredients. But then maybe one of these skincare brands will see me one day and say I should try their product, and maybe if it works very well for me, I can come and recommend it for you guys. But then I've not used any skincare product like that. So I really can't say I have one skincare product or skincare routine that I'm doing. But I only help myself by avoiding micro tears. I exfoliate just once in 2 weeks, and I do that gently. And then for my body, I use products with papaya. See, once that product has pawpaw in it, I'm going to put out the benefits of pawpaw somewhere here so you can read it. So any product that has pawpaw in it, see, I'm just going to hug it. Be like mostly soap. For body cream, I use St. Ives. I'll check this thing now. Snap, maybe put a picture of it. So exfoliate with this Oriflame scrub. I'll put a picture of it because the scrub has finished. I even need to get a new one. I exfoliate with that scrub. So it's very, very good because afterwards it makes my skin like feel so good. So I'll put up a picture of it if I find it online, because the one I have has finished. I'm even going to get a new one. So that's it. So another question says that, or somebody asked another question that do you like having a roommate? So, do I like having a roommate? I would say yes and no, depending on the situation. So, if you're an ego, say yeah in the comment section. And by ego, I mean if you graduated from Covenant University, you know what I'm talking about. You cannot choose whether you want to have a roommate or not. Like, it was a must. You have to have roommate, except you're in student council, because I know student council guys, they used to like have a room to themselves or something, but you really could not choose whether you wanted to have a roommate or not. And I think it was later that we now discovered that, okay, if you open your portal together with your friends, you guys will be in the same room or something. But before that, before we realized, like, we used to have roommates. So will I say I enjoyed? Yeah, I enjoyed having roommates because it was fun, and then it was not lonely. Like, I don't know, like I enjoyed it, yeah. But there was a time when I had this roommate that used to eat my provision. I'll just see that my provision is going down. My provisions are going down. They are going down. My golden more. Why are they going down like this? One day, and I woke up to see that this girl, she's taking something from my locker. What is this? Like that time it was not even funny. And this girl have plenty money in her account though. She's like a rich babe and everything. Why are you not eating my provision very long? Me that I'm just managing what my parents are giving me. You're not coming to come and eat it again. Haba. So there's some times when I like my privacy. So I would say that I don't even know. Like, I enjoy having somebody to like talk to and everything. So it wouldn't be bad to have a roommate, but let me just say I'm indifferent. If the situation warrants that, okay, I'll have a roommate, then no problem. And if there is no need for me to have a roommate, I can stay on my own and enjoy my privacy. So I would say I'm indifferent about the question. This person is asking, okay, what was your study routine in school? In school, yeah, I won't say I had a study. I won't call it a routine. I don't know what to call it, but I won't say it was a routine. But I'm a slow learner, like a very, very slow learner. So I have to read something like 15 times before I guess. I'm just joking, but like I have to like read something before it sticks. So what I used to do in school was I'll get this very big note, this very big book, and then write out all my notes, like in words that I can understand and I can relate to. Like, so that's what I do, like my slides, and maybe from books, from library or textbooks, I'll just, or from the web or something, maybe when I'm doing my research. Because when I'm trying to arrange that notes, I can still have those notes. So from my, I think I noticed that I learned better that way when I was in 200 level. So I still have those notes from my 200 level till final year. And if you see them, they are very, very easy to understand. I mean, for me, so I will go on the web, I'll search, I'll check these books, and I'll combine my notes. So everything, I'll now add it up and spice up those definitions and write them down in a very big book. So you see that big book, they should steal it from me like this is all over. I'm just joking, but like that big book will help me to simplify my notes in a way that I can understand. Then you see that big book, before exam, before my paper, I can read that book more than 20 times. So it sticks. So sometimes if you ask me some definitions from my university, I can still remember some of them because they are there, because I read it. Like, it was a struggle at a point in. There was a time in 100 level, like I felt like I was so young, like entering uni. I was really young, and I don't know, like I just struggled. I kind of struggled at the beginning, but then thank God I was able to get my feet, like quickly. I was able to get my feet, like, so I did well eventually. The next question. So these people, they asked me that what are my thoughts on premarital sex? See what you're thinking about. I mean, about 3 of you asked me this question, and I'm just like, why are you thinking about sex? Why? Anyways, the jokes apart, or joking apart, let's get serious about this thing. I mean, if you're a child of God, the 2 holy books clearly states that you should stay away from adultery. sorry, fornication. You stay away from fornication. So why are you asking me again? That's like a confirmation. But then you're asking of my thoughts. I feel like you should flee from it. I feel like this is something you should not do, because honestly, it's left to you to decide. But for me, I feel like I know that you see the marriage, your formality, ashwebi, that is not the marriage though. The fact that you people are intertwined with each other, you have had a sexual intercourse, that is the marriage. So imagine that you don't end up marrying that person. Don't you feel like, yeah, okay, now let's not imagine that you've done it with like several people. Don't you feel like you are married to that person? Like, don't you feel like you are married to those people and they have a part of you? They are working about with a part of you, and you're also working about with a part of them. I don't know. This topic is really, really deep, but honestly, the best thing is just to wait. It's just to wait, because don't go and end up doing it and then eventually you regret. Maybe the person breaks your heart and you don't start feeling bad that like, oh my god, if I knew I shouldn't have, if I knew, like, if I never know that you are not a child of God, you don't give a damn about this thing. Everybody's a child of God, but if you know that you don't care about what's religious, or you don't care about what the holy books have to say about it, I feel like you should just be sure that, okay, you want to settle with this person, because you might feel bad about it if you eventually do it and then the person just the person ends things with you. And there's some guys that you have to be sure. That's why I always advise people that be equally yoked with whoever you're dating. So like, you guys can easily know that you can easily set boundaries, like these are the things we want, these are the things we don't want, these are. So another person that asked this question went further to say that the person said, should that now be a reason why guys don't want to date such ladies that decline to premarital sex? See, if that guy declines, tell yourself that thank you, or let that mean thank you, because there's some guys that they'll actually pretend and then they'll force you into doing stuff and eventually you regret it. So if he comes and he says that he can't wait, or maybe he has done it before and then he does not feel like you'll be able to hold his body, is it not better than him not having anything to do with you than him cheating on you? See, I feel like it can be a reason though, because there's some people that they are seeing, especially guys, that they are seeing the middle of their legs, they cannot control it. There's some guys like that. So if he says he can't do it, so just leave him alone and let him just go. I believe that somebody that is willing to wait with you will eventually come. At the same time, you need to do this with prayers. See, I am a strong believer of prayers. See, prayers break everything. Prayers make everything happen. So when this guy goes, it's an indication that God doesn't want you to be with that person. Number one. Number two, you should thank your stars, because what if he should accept and then maybe he now cheats on you because you can't obviously do it? What if he should not break your heart? That would be really painful. So I feel like if a guy leaves you because of that, just let him go. It can be, it's even a random reason these days. You notice that people that don't have relationship, one of the reasons why they're not in a relationship, because they can't get somebody that is willing to wait with them. It's just the generation we find ourselves. They've taking premarital sex as a normal thing. Like, so man, you just need the help of God. Okay, on to the next question. The person is asking that, what is your love language? You see, my love language, there are just two. There are two: act of service and receiving gifts. See, I love it when you are intentional about me, especially when you're intentional about the gifts that you're giving me. Maybe it's just a random complaint like, oh my god, I feel so down, and then maybe you just send me ice cream. Okay, like, is that little? Like, is it like, I don't even need you to send me like $100 million. Like, just a note. Like, I'll consider that as a gift. Like, just sending me, I'll say words of affirmation too. I like words of affirmation. Telling me how much you love me, tell me how much I mean to you. Like, it goes a long way. So I'll say 3: acts of service, receiving gifts, and words of affirmation. I forgot who said the 5. But I love to be babied. Anyways, that's it. On to the next. Okay, so the next question is saying, if you had to go back to say age 15, what would you do differently? What would I do differently? Okay, I feel like I would get like so close to God. I wish the things I know now, I knew them then. Like at that time, like there's so many things, there's some things that would happen to me that I would feel so bad about it. Like if I knew like some of the words of God that I know now, like it would have not done me anything. And I feel like with God you can't go wrong. So next question. My mentor. Next question says, how long have you been dating Toby? So how long have you been dating Toby? So if you've not watched this video, this is my last vlog. Go and watch it if you don't know who Toby is. To know who Toby is. Anyways, I've been dating Toby for close to 2 years. It will be 2 years very soon. I'm not going to say the month so that people will not know. But with 2 years very soon. I've been dating him for almost 2 years. So this other question says that, what inspired you to open a YouTube channel? I mean, I love entertainment, so, and I love to entertain people. So I would just say I wanted to show this side, or this part of me, this side of me, to an audience. And then from watching some people's YouTube videos, seeing them how they say, hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, you see that particular statement, I love saying it. Even if I'm making a random Snapchat video, I'll just say, hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Like, so I just knew that I have to do this thing because I actually love talking to an audience, so, and entertaining people, gisting people. So that I can say those are the things that like inspired me to start up this channel. So this other question says, tell us about balance work-life futuristic desires and business. See, let me talk about from my own point of view. If you're working in the lab, we clearly know that phones are not allowed in the lab. And if you have an online business, how do you want to cope? That was my situation. I was working in the lab, and then no phones allowed while I'm in the lab. So like, how do I monitor? Because I had a business where I sell stuff. You can check out my page. I'm going to put out the handle. So if you have stuff to order, maybe I can be of help to you. But then it's not easy, like especially for someone that works in the lab, because you can't take your phones into the lab. They're not allowed. Like even if you have to use it, you have to come out to the waiting room or something. So it was not easy for me because customers will make orders. How will I now follow it up? How will I follow up with all the dispatch riders that want to give somebody heart attack? So it was not funny. But then I still take orders, but then mostly on weekends. I have some people that on my Instagram that I send them orders, like whenever they need some stuff. Not even only on Instagram, on WhatsApp. Whenever they need some stuff, they just come to me, Kenny, I need this thing, send me the picture of what they need, and then I'll send it to them. But mostly on weekends. During the weekdays, nah, it doesn't work. It can't work. It can't work because it can't work. So my futuristic desires, I would say my desire for the future is to be successful. See, the only thing there are two things I dread in this life. Not making the kingdom of God. God forbid. I'll make the kingdom of God. I'll make heaven. Not making heaven and not being successful. Nah, I will never be poor in my life.
I'll never be broke in my life.
So, as like all this hard work, all the things I'm doing, like I said it earlier, that being like success is one thing that drives me like a lot. Like the fact that I want to really be successful, I want to take care of my parents, because my parents, I feel like they not even like I feel like they've sacrificed so much for me that I really, when they are old and they are aging, I want to be able to spoil them. So I want to be successful. Like that's what I'm saying. So honestly, balancing work life and business, it depends on what side of what kind of work you do. So I feel like that. If your work gives you time to be able to be on your phone, and if you have a store or something, I feel like it's easier. Like you can always put somebody you trust, because all these people like in Nigeria don't want to steal your money. You can always put somebody you trust to stay there for you during the week, and maybe during the weekends when you have time you can go there. But balancing work 9 to 5 with business, easy, rara. And this last question, see, I feel like I've talked too much. I beg, let me drink wine, Jerry. Why they look me? I beg go. Last question says, best football club. Hey, our Spiriqueta. Hey, Chelsea. I support Blues for life. They used to call us noisemakers, but that's their business. So, my best football club is Chelsea. Chelsea FC. You stupid dogs that started backing. Thunder, fire you there. Nonsense. Thank you so much for watching this video. I feel like I talked to a lot in this video. Don't be angry. I hope I was able to make it interesting for you. I mean, so please, if you enjoyed this video, kindly click the like button, and then if you've not subscribed, kindly subscribe and turn on your notification bell. I always have issues saying turn on. I don't know why I'm developing accent, so anyhow, maybe God is trying to tell me something. Anyways, if you've not subscribed, subscribe now, and then turn on your notification bell to get notified when I post a new video. Please, liking and dropping a comment is really, really important to my analytics. And if you've not shared my video to your friends, why are you depriving them of sweet thing like this? Tell them, enter into their DM, tell them that something is going on. Tell them around go today, Kennie'S bloom. So guys, thank you so much for watching. See you guys in my next video. Bye.